Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry I haven't done any videos in a little bit. Got into doing a few other things. Started my own pen business at thepenhut.com, and that's been keeping me pretty busy. I have been playing some games as well, which is cool. So I wanted to do a quick update of Dominations. Easily one of my favorite games, and I'm actually a little bit surprised that that is the case. Let me turn this down just a smidge. Oops. Put it right there. So the reason I like this game so much is because I do enjoy history a little bit, but I enjoy like evolution, which means, having a game or something that you can play for quite a bit and just evolve and grow it. Um, I don't know, keeps you engaged, and you obviously want to see progress. So in this game here, I'm now in the industrial age. I think the last time I posted a video, I was just getting into enlightenment, which is pretty fun. I'm playing as the Koreans, and right now I'm just doing a little bit of hunting because they have a, let me look at it here, little event, this little jewel thing over here. Event info, collect a bounty of trade goods to receive a limited time diamond mine. That's huge. Diamonds are the hardest trade good basically to find. And then this is the progress here. So basically you have 5 different tiers here of what you can do. There's 5 days left. You can collect trade goods and national trade goods from battling, hunting, mining, gathering, and wonders. And I already won this first one here. It's completed. I got a gladiator army, which is really cool. And in the second step, I'll get 525,000, which is a good chunk in gold. The next step, I'll get another army, but I'll get 2 armies, it looks like. Then I'll get a 1.25 million food, which is huge. And then a diamond mine, which is awesome and lasts 1 week. I'm going to hit the little icon here and see what that actually means. Produces large amount of gold and a diamond every time. So it looks like every time it resets itself, which is, I don't know, it says 10 seconds, but that doesn't sound right. Maybe it is, I don't know. It'll give you 30,000 and 1 diamond. Wow, it's pretty huge. All right, so you'll see that in industrial age, everything's a little bit more modernized, so you can kind of see, this building here looks much nicer. This is the first cannon tower. It's only level 3 and it looks that modern, so what it looks like over here looks like that. So this looks way better. I'm actually going to request some more troops as well. Alright, and you'll see to go to the global age, it's 7 million, so they don't make it easy, but you do want to level up further before you make that kind of jump. Another new thing that I have now that I didn't have before is this right here, which is the factory, and I'll hit info. Factory lets you train advanced troops. That's not the right window though. I'm going to go to train. And over here I have heavy Gatling gun and guerrillas. And then if I look level 3, I'll go up to heavy tank, level 4 bazooka, level 5 armored car, and it goes up to about there. These are really powerful, of course, and these all use oil, which is a new thing that I didn't have before. But all the higher end stuff is going to require that. So that's kind of what you want to really focus on in this part here, is collecting as much oil as you can. So over here, I've also done a decent job of upgrading some of my barracks guys. So now I have heavy Sinkichon, which is one of their special units. Their firepower is pretty good, and they mostly go after defenders and things like that. But you can send them out to knock out buildings and other things. Carabinier Raiders, those are the guys that go after the goods. The Lancer is pretty tough. That one goes after defensive buildings. Then the Veteran Wall Miner. The Bombard used to be like a little ballista type thing, but now it's a Bombard, which is pretty nice. And then it's the Supply Card, which helps heal. And then the Mortar is the little dude that shoots little mortars. And you'll see later on, you'll be able to get an attack helicopter. But it doesn't mean that these are all the characters you can get. Oh, the Fusilier, which is a strong basic unit, but they hit really hard. Anyways, so what I'm doing now in the armory is I'm upgrading my armory to level 7. Let's see, it's not going to show me anything because it's still upgrading. But basically what this does is the armory is what lets you upgrade your units. It also lets you upgrade your castle units, pretty much all your units. So I can go here, generals, and I've already unlocked 4 of them. To unlock any more, I would have to go to level 3 castle, and that will unlock Napoleon. Then you got MacArthur in level 4, and then level 5 Churchill. These guys are definitely pretty intense. I do want to level these guys up a little bit more. I only have level 2s and 1 level 1. Later on, you can take out 2 generals at a time. The other thing that helped me progress pretty quickly here, and I do like these guys are pretty fun, is the library. The library is insane. It's one of the things that I was kind of overlooking a little bit before, because I was like, you know what, only some of these are useful to me and the rest are nice to have, but they weren't requirements, I felt like. But once I got past level 1 and I started looking at level 2 stuff, I found a lot of really, really good points in here with, like, even this increases your wall limit, your supply card is more effective, your fusilier attack is more effective, your catapults are quicker, your towers are quicker. And the best thing about these, they don't take any of your workers. So you can basically, as long as you can afford to do the research, do them. The experience points that you get on these are amazing, and once you start doing a few consecutively, you'll see that your rank will start going up and up with your experience points. Now I've unlocked all the way up to level 5. Level 5 is pretty interesting. 20% diamonds, 10% readout health, 5 trooper capacity. This is probably the one that I want to continue going on, because you can increase 2, 3, 5, and another 5 troop capacity. So without upgrading your army, your barracks, you can still increase your trooper capacity by doing this research here, which is really, really cool. And then I was already looking ahead at level 6 and level 7, and recently they just added the last one here, which is level 11, which looks really intense. A lot of these are going to be on the higher powers things, and yeah, I'm not even there, but I'm already dreaming about doing all these things in the future, because they really make a difference. The other thing is the university. You get that, I think, in Enlightenment or right before Enlightenment. This one does require your workers. So you have different leaders that you basically learn from. So I'm just going to click, Amelia Earhart does planes and stuff, so I don't have that yet. But let's do Leonardo da Vinci. So he will help the mortar damage, mortar upgrade cost, mortar hit points. Catherine the Great does fusilier damage. Ooh, this is the one I want to do, because fusiliers I've been using a lot more. 21 hours. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. So I'll have them work on that, which is cool. Then you have Kim Se-jong. He does the towers. And then you have Saladin, which I haven't unlocked yet. Some of these I haven't unlocked yet, and there's another one coming soon, as you can see there. These ones are pretty intense. They're a little bit more thorough than the library, because they actually target specific things. So there's walls and upgrades, farm upgrades, food skill, more food skill research, loot blessing, wall and upgrade cost. So they go through a variety of levels of a very specific niche thing that you're trying to do. Like this one here, Mansa Musa does carabineers, gold, caravans, a lot of good stuff, road income. So a lot of little things that are definitely going to help. They're going to have multiple levels. Versus in the library, you'll kind of dabble a little bit here and there. This is much more specific. If you want to specifically affect something and develop it, this is what you want to do. So, all right, that's enough about the university. And then obviously the other thing is I have restructured my city here with the towers. I'm trying to upgrade them as much as I can. Because defense is just as important as having a straight offense, a strong offense, I mean. And then I have another wonder that I'm looking to build, but it's so expensive that who knows when I build it. But you know, you just, everything kind of just combines on its own. So once your library allows you to get more money or more food, things like that, you'll start accumulating stuff pretty quickly. And then obviously if you start fighting and pillaging, that makes a big difference too. So I do try to, you know, play a little bit every day. Now the buildings and everything else takes so much longer than before. Let's use this as an example. It's 900,000 to upgrade, but it's going to take 3 days. So the majority of these units here, or buildings, or updates, let's see how long this one takes, 3 days. A lot of them are going to take 2 to 7 days. The majority is going to be about 2 to 3. But that's still like a pretty long time to wait. So what do you do in that time? You want to do research, attack, you know, other people, and oh, let's see what I got in here. Definitely need diamonds. The other thing that I improved, which I'm going to continue improving, but it's starting to get expensive, is my mercenary camp. I've already upgraded it to, what is that, like level 3 or something? Oh no, level 6, sorry. So now I have Mahout, Condottieri Raiders, Ronin, Templar Knights, and Chinese hand cannons. So these are a little bit more expensive, but they're a lot more powerful than the guys I had before. And if I go up to the next level, you can see over here, I'll add the Tercios and the Hessian Cavalry, which is awesome. Because these guys you recruit by using your goods. So that was the other thing that I did, is I went over here and I upgraded the storehouse to level 5. So it lets me have more goods in storage, which is nice to have. So this is just a quick update. I'm actually, you know what? Let's go a little further. Let's do a battle. I know I'm in peace treaty mode right here, so it's going to say, hey, you're in peace treaty. But you know what? Let's go fight somebody real quick. I'm a very average player. Sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes my strategy improves. Sometimes I do pitiful. So let's try to do a quick battle here. Hopefully the video doesn't take too long. Resources look pretty good. Wow, they have some pretty good walls. So let's see what we can do. Oh, I did not want to use mortars, but I guess we'll use these guys. I'm not sure why. Oh, so there's some guys coming out of the woods. So I'm going to put my my heavy singing chung to test them. And let's line a bunch up right over here. I'm just going to do a whole row over here if it lets me. Let's start gathering some resources, because that's basically what I do nowadays. Is when I play, I go to try to get resources. You know, sometimes, I mean, it does get harder and harder the longer you play. In what's it called? Getting like 100% victories and things like that. But whatever. I like to go out and see what I can do. Let's protect these guys here. These guys are doing pretty decent. Oh, yeah, let's get to. And then I might zoom in a little bit. Let's see what these guys are doing all over here. Hopefully all of these guys run around instead of trying to go through the wall, because that wall's intense. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, I'm actually not doing too bad considering I didn't have any wall miners. Mortars are going over here. People are ransacking. What are these guys doing? Oh, that tower. That stupid tower is picking people off. Why are they not shooting? That's kind of pissing me off a little bit, but oh well. Let's see what we can do. Wow. I can't believe they just walked by that tower. Alright, well, either way, I wanted to get goods, and that's what happened. You know, 316 and then 222,000 in food. So not too bad, not too bad. Usually I use the bombard cannons. Not sure why I used mortars this time around, but there you go. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to train some of those bombards. 2, 3. Get a couple supplies to help them out. And then I love my heavy singing chung, but I just upgraded my Fusilier attacks, so I might split it. Let's go up to about 85, just for good measure. And then these guys are actually, the Fusilier are much better against buildings. So that's it. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you can go back to that beginning, but yeah. Thanks for watching.